ليس الغريب غريب الشام واليمن، إن الغريب غريب اللحد والكفن، إن الغريب له حق لغربته على المقيمين في الأوطان والسكن. لا تنهرن غريبا حال غربته، الدهر ينهره بالذل والمحن.
الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد النبي وأزواجه أمهات المؤمنين وذريته وأهل بيته كما صليت على آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. أما بعد. My respected brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Tonight, inshallah, we will learn together something very, very important in our faith. No Muslim can ignore the knowledge of this topic. The topic about the names and the descriptions of the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm trying my best, inshallah, to make it as simple as I can. First of all, the Almighty Allah says, وَلِلَّهِ الْأَسْمَاءُ الْحُسْنَى فَادْعُوهُ بِهَا وَذَرُوا الَّذِينَ يُلْحِدُونَ فِي أَسْمَائِهِ. That is, indeed, the Almighty Allah has the names Al-Asma'u Al-Husna. فَادْعُوهُ بِهَا. So supplicate, make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by these names. Mention these names when you make dua. Call Him subhanahu wa ta'ala by these names. وَذَرُوا الَّذِينَ يُلْحِدُونَ فِي أَسْمَائِهِ. And stay away from those who have disbelief in the names of Allah. That's it. Like I mentioned recently, focusing in this topic is part of your deen. If your faith, if your understanding is different, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will never be pleased with you. You have to realize our aqidah, our faith regarding the names and the descriptions of the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. People sometimes they name Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by some good names, some beautiful names. It is kind of shirk. It is kind of shirk to name Allah the beautiful names. It is kind of shirk to name Allah the nice names. That's why the scholars of tafsir mention something amazing, which is very deep as linguistic point. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلِلَّهِ الْأَسْمَاءُ الْحُسْنَى, and He didn't say, وَلِلَّهِ الْأَسْمَاءُ الْحَسَنَى. What is the difference in the Arabic understanding between al-husna and al-hasana? The meaning of al-hasana means the good name, the beautiful names. But Allah, He didn't mention that He has the good names. He mentioned that He has al-asma'ul husna, the most beautiful, compatible names that He has chosen for Himself. Al-asma'ul husna, the names that He has chosen for Himself. He named Himself by these names. So it's not a logic wise. It's not a taste wise. A person who used to talk to people, they claim that he's a scholar, and he was talking on public during mentioning some amazing creation under the oceans and the seas. And then when he wanted to say who created this, he said, the one who created this, Muhandisul Kawn al-A'zam, the engineer, the most big engineer of the universe. The word engineer or muhandis, he just find this a good name to name Allah by this name. He has a good intention, but he commit kufr. He commit shirk. So first of all, it's very important to realize that you don't have the ability to name Allah any name other than the names that He named Himself with, or the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam named Him like this, because both are revelations from above 7 heavens. Now we all realize what is the difference between the names Al-Husna and the names Al-Hasana. If anybody did not pay attention and he couldn't understand, just raise your hand, point by point. Now, if I ask anybody what is the difference between Al-Husna, the names, Al-Asma'u Al-Husna, and Al-Asma'u Al-Hasana, everybody knows? You don't. Al-Asma'u Al-Husna, the names that Allah has chosen for Himself. Al-Asma'u Al-Hasana means any good name. For example, the Prophet ﷺ commanded us to choose for our babies Al-Asma' Al-Hasana. It's one of the rights of our children that when you have children, when Allah gives you a new baby born, to choose a good name. Here, Al-Asma' Al-Hasana, good names. But we can't name Allah by good names. By other words, we don't have an option. It's not our choice to describe Allah or to name Allah what we wish. We have to describe Him and to name Him as He wishes, subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is big part, 1/3 of the Aqidah. This is very